Kauzum, I want you to write a 5-paragraph essay about why Fortnite is so good. I'm grown. I gotta write shit.
What the hell? Pilot knocked out my ass. Fuck you.
Just jump off.
Oh,
fuck, that scared the fuck out of me. Wait.
Ah, son of a biscuit.
Is he slow? Bro, you can't just ask someone that. I hate this fucking game. Not the fucking goddamn air.
You want to know why this is? Because you didn't get the fucking pump.
You want to fuck me?
No. For about the 17 millionth time. No.
This man busted his phone playing Helldivers.
Hey, man, I was very upset yesterday. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, my God. Alrighty, folks. I think that was a good little... Oh, you popped it back in. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. Does it turn on?
You better hope whoever, when the time comes...
Woo!
Was it not turning on?
No, it was, but it was when I put it in the case.
It's a case O.
A case O.
Oh, excuse me. I gotta say, I've been liking doing these podcasts late at night, having no really time limit. Because what we used to do before, we used to have to film mid-afternoon, very tired, need an energy drink, and we would start before I'd have to go to work. Now, I'm off on these days, still pop the energy drinks, except we're really under... We're really under no time restraint now because, we can do these whenever. So we do a nice little warm-up. We had a nice little, half-hour warm-up before we actually started talking about this shit. Just staring at the TV, which the TV's still on, but nothing's on. It's just Netflix previews. You know how Netflix does that thing to where it's like you leave it on idle for a long time, and it's like, I still got to play something, so they just play, the still images. Mm-hmm. So we got that with us right now. But we have a lot to unpack today. Mr. Bouzos Papi, what's been going on in life? How you doing? I'm sorry, the Bouzos Papa.
Whoa.
Man told me he had a name change before this.
See, you always throw some cornball shit, and then I gotta bring you back down to earth.
Sorry.
And that's just kind of how this works every time.
All the time.
This is like a daily thing for us. So.
It's an hourly thing, not even a fucking daily thing. It's every time I open. It's an every time I open my mouth thing.
Yeah, pretty much. And he does it back too. So
Yep.
In case y'all haven't noticed already. But yeah, no, otherwise I've been pretty good, just hanging out. Another work week down, just trying to...
Yeah, been there.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, oh yeah, happy Easter, everyone. Today is Easter, yes.
Mm-hmm. Don't be eating brown eggs outside from the rabbits.
Yep, hunt down the rabbits.
So I know you also wanted to bring something up involving... I called it useless news. I call it is the Bouzos Papi. Your baseball.
Oh yes, baseball is back, y'all. Let's go! And you know what? The Yankees opening up the season with a 4-game sweep of the Houston Astros. Yeah, fuck the Astros, stupid little punks. Yeah, leading the East. Let's go. 4-0 start. Let's go.
Wow, that's great. Last time I cared about baseball that much, it's probably playing Wii baseball.
No.
At 10 years old.
No.
I think at least that keeps me up. Baseball. I went to a baseball game once, and it was like a very minor team. They were called the 51s or something, some type of Vegas team. Remember, my dad took me. We had Cracker Jacks, we had Glizzies, had some nachos. It was a good time. But I had more fun with the food than the actual game. Baseball to me is just boring as fuck, bro.
All right, bro. See, last week, or earlier this week, actually, you glazed me multiple times.
Glazed you?
Or not glazed.
Whoa.
Grilled me multiple times about the Mets being better than the Yankees.
Yeah, bro, we're in the rebuilding phase.
See, I've been hearing this bullshit since I was 13.
Oh,
ladies and gents,
shit.
I'm getting gray hairs here. And it's still the rebuilding phase.
Speaking of rebuilding, building on, very inclusive atmospheres and whatnot. Normally I give you a video that I want you to, give me your review on, get the reaction. But I want to hear your reaction on a certain holiday that just gotten stated within the United States. You did talk about Easter earlier, right? Mm-hmm. There was also a law that not law, a little holiday that passed, March 31st. Every March 31st. This just so happened to be on Easter this year. But from what I was told, Easter is one of those holidays that doesn't happen the same day every year, which I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought it was like Christmas. I thought it was like Thanksgiving. Those are always on that specific holiday. But anyways, that's besides the point. This year, that happened to fall on the same day as on Easter. And I don't want to mess up the name. It is Transgender Visibility Day. Transgender Visibility Day. Yep. On the same day as Easter.
What is the basis? Like, what is this holiday?
Well, basically, from what I've read, looked up, it's basically a holiday for transgender people to basically be shown that they are people too, and they're not invisible. They don't have superpowers, so they don't have cloaks on. They just want to be visible, and I guess known, accepted, right? But the irony is, it's pissing everybody off because it falls on Easter, a very, very Christian, religious-like holiday. I guess not only are you trying to find eggs on Easter, but this year you're also trying to find genders. But hey, it is what it is. I try not to put too much energy on focusing on that stuff because I feel like it's pointless. I always kind of live on the principle of I don't care who the hell you are, what you do, who you fuck. As long as it's not me, you're trying to put yourself on me. And whoever you're doing said act with is consensual and of legal age. Other than that, I really don't give a damn. It's like I think Jay-Z, J. Cole, somebody said it. Who you fuck doesn't make me come type thing. That's why I don't care. Makes sense. Who you fuck doesn't make me. Just because they're fucking something different doesn't mean that I like it. Yeah, Transgender Visibility Day. So
yeah,
just want to let you know, buddy. I see you.
Excuse me?
Huh?
The hell?
What?
Listen, I don't give a damn. Just when you push it in my face like that.
Whoa.
See, like, don't make a deal out of it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it exists. That's fine. Again, just like you said, I don't care. But as long as you're not pushing it on me or throwing it right in front of my kind of like forcing that idea.
Yeah, just whipping it out in your face. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that. Do not do that, because then you're gonna piss me off real quickly.
Yep. Now I feel like if they have a National Transgender Visibility Day, I feel like they should have a National Shrimp Gang Visibility Day.
Oh, buddy, I think that would be an international day, not just a national day. Buddy, that's something that unites men across the globe.
You're right. Just a big national shrimp gang convention where it's just like fucking Red Lobster is a sponsor and just have bottomless shrimp. We all just chat about what it's like living in shrimp gang.
Okay, shrimp and the biscuits, and
sheesh, there would be a lot of biscuits there. Hey, sometimes I've heard of women who actually like it smaller, or smaller. Or they're like decent size. Just like, you ever see that meme where it's like, "Don't worry, babe, the big ones hurt." Like, bro, if anyone ever told me that, I would be like, damn, that would suck for about 5 minutes. Then she'd get to sucking. But yeah.
All right, get to work. I'm hurt now.
Right? I remember one time I had this neighbor. This is a weird story. I had this neighbor when I was like I want to say like between the ages of like 12 to like 15. It's this black guy. Really dope dude. My dad would just let me go to his house because he lived right next door. He's like this nerdy 40-year-old guy. Because my dad worked with his wife.
Okay.
So and he was unemployed at the time because he had just come out to town. So basically it was a 40-year-old guy hanging out with me who was about 12 at the time. Sounds kind of weird, I know, but trust me, I'm not going to end up on a Nickelodeon show, documentary. There was no sexual abuse, no sexual assault happened, nothing bad like that. Let's get it straight, nothing happened like that. Although we would sit there sometimes and we would just watch like fucking horrible shit. Like we'd just be chilling, like we go on Reddit. That's actually how I found out about like all like the how those subreddits of like people dying and shit.
They have subreddits for that?
Yeah.
No, I go to Twitter for that one.
Yeah, there's just one subreddit.
X or whatever.
Yeah, they have a subreddit called it was R5050, to where it's like they'll show you like
okay, yeah. I've been on that.
So we would go on that, and then we would go on like Best Gore, and we were just I would sit here with this 40-year-old man. We would just watch videos of people dying, getting mutilated, and this wild shit. But anyways, that's kind of shying from the point. Basically what happened one time, since it's kind of relating to the shrimp gang, I just asked him, me and my friend asked him one day, because, we're young, naive, and just learning about adult life. So what would a 12-year-old, what would two 12-year-old boys ask a grown black man? We asked him one time, we're like, do all black dudes got BBCs? Straight up asked him that. He said no, they all don't. I always thought, I don't know, man. Usually, in porn and stuff, they're always packing on shit that looks CGI'd, bro. I'm like, God damn. I almost feel like slinging that shit around is kind of like a chore. Hey? Imagine the morning wood on that, bro. Like, golly. Like, sometimes already now, I don't want to brag, but, like in the morning when you got that morning wood and you have to go to the bathroom, you have to push it down. That's why I sit down when I take a morning piss, bro. I ain't even trying to fuck around with that battle.
Yep.
So I can imagine them, bro. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro. It's like you try and push that down, you're going to be pissing on the toilet paper. With the length that it's at. Jesus fucking Christ.
Nah, bro. You could just do a full-on horizontal plank.
Can you imagine planking with a boner and you accidentally fall? Ugh, that would hurt. Eek. I always fear that. My fucking glizzy snapping. For some reason, that's always one of my biggest fears, bro.
Oh, no. Like ER now.
Right? Ugh, God, anything that has to do with any type of work down there just kind of freaks me out, which is why I'm surprised I was so chill when I got my fucking nuts worked on. Nuts. Speaking on that, though, what I wanted to do, we wanted to talk about some holidays. We want to do some yay or nays on holidays and find out what our favorite holiday is and why.
All right.
And we are dressed like this. As you notice, we're not as suave.
Well, you're not.
He's always looking like that. Me, I'm not as suaved out, but we'll get to why in a minute. So let's talk about holidays. Let's yay or nay some holidays. I got a list right here of American holidays. We're only going to do American just because I don't got really much holidays celebrated outside of America. You do. I don't. I'm unfortunately unseasoned in that category. So we're just going to go based off American stuff. So let's yay or nay certain things, all right?
Okay.
New Year's Day.
The day. Okay.
Yeah, so January... Oh, this is saying January 2nd. I always thought it was January 1st.
No, it's January 1st.
This is saying 2nd. I don't know. The government got this shit fucked up. This is on the U.S. mission to the Organization of American States. Okay, so we'll just say New Year's Day just in general.
Okay. New Year's Day. Okay. That's my hangover recovery day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd put that like middle because it's like, yeah, it really all just depends on how drunk you get. If you get a fucking terrible hangover on New Year's Day, then I'd probably say down because, man, hangovers suck. Can you imagine a buzzball New Year's? I can't. I'd end up in the fucking hospital.
Bruh. Don't remind me of that freaking buzzball. I had a peach one, what was it, 2 days ago, I think it was?
Yeah.
And one of them, I was feeling loopy.
Fuck. Yeah. So, New Year's, mid. New Year's Day, mid.
New Year's Day, mid.
Yeah. Yes. Martin Luther King Day. Hey, you be careful. You fucking...
It was legit. I was like, okay. I mean, personally, it does not do much, I guess.
Look, I'm off on those days usually most of the time. I'll give it a plus.
Yeah. Day off.
Do that.
Holiday pay. Let's go.
Holiday pay. Go home. Watch Black Dynamite.
I read a book called Black Diamond because I had to do a report on it, actually.
Was it about a black diamond?
Well, it's about baseball, actually. Colored people at the time were not allowed into... So, there was segregation at the time.
Yeah.
And so, just the separation between the two baseball leagues way back when.
Yeah. A home run on inclusivity. So, I would say yes. I'd say yes, just because I got the cameras rolling. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. Overall, yes. It's just
Come on,
it's just a
bro.
holiday. Look, overall, Martin Luther King's impact on the civil rights movement, I say that is a yay.
Yes, absolutely.
I say that is a yay because, I think if we're talking on that, if I'm gonna, I have to, dig myself out of this fucking hole here. I think it's good. It's good for interracial. I am always a big fan when it comes to interracial types of relationships. I've dated my fair share of Latinas, dabbled into Asians, stuff like that. If this was the '60s, people would look at me weird for doing that. They'd be like, "Hey, how come you're not dating within your own kind?" Hey, my own kind gets kind of boring, and my own kind, my own kind. What I don't like about my own kind is, they can't handle the heat when I throw out the smoke. So I need some spice in my life. You can always tell if a woman is good or not by the spice cabinet. If there's just salt in there, we got a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? So yes, yeah. What he did, I think, helps impact that. Helps open the door to be more knowledgeable in other races. So overall, I think that is a good holiday to observe that. I mean, I don't know. I think Martin Luther King would have been cool. Hang out with Martin Luther King for a day. I'd be like, bro, how often do you sleep? Always talking about you got a dream. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. But moving on, got President's Day.
Day off. Cool.
Shout outs to the presidents. Maybe everybody after Lincoln. Do you got a favorite president?
No.
You don't got a favorite president?
No.
Damn.
Do you?
I'm going to be careful with my words here. I'm just kidding. No, not really. I mean, I don't really, I don't know. I feel like it's like different eras. Like, I feel like it's kind of like how people say, like, artists fell off after a certain time. But it's like, when you really look at stuff, I think I probably based my favorite president based on, like, certain points in time that I had highs in my life. Like, during Obama, I graduated high school type thing, right? So I always remember Obama. Trump was the first time I ever voted for a president. Didn't say I voted for Trump, but I was legally able to vote during his presidential election because I turned 18 a year before that.
Very nice. Very nice.
And there's that. But yeah, no, I don't really have a favorite president. In fact, it kind of gets weird when you see like old president pictures. You're like, bruh, I don't even know what the fuck you did, bro. Like, you were alive during this time. That's how I felt in Virginia. I'm just looking at all these landmarks and stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, who looks at this shit and is like, wow, that's really fucking cool, except like a historian. But I don't know. Shout out to the President's Day, I guess. I'd say it's a plus just because. Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
I'd say it's a plus just because these people are leading the the leaders of the free world. Shout outs to America. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I'll tell you that. America. Plus. All right. Next one up, we got Memorial Day. Is that it's for the troops, right?
I believe so.
All right. Well, I would say this, but I in season 1 I did say that if a soldier was beating his wife, I would sleep with his wife. So it's kind of hypocritical of me to say plus, but you got to get another day off. Another day off. Shout outs to the troops, right?
Yep, for the troops.
Which we were just talking about this, bro. If I was to join the military, I'd either be a draft dodger or I would work for the telecommunications broadcast for the military. That's the only way I would go into the military. You said you would fight.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. That'd be great stories and just a great life experience.
Oh, I'm going.
Not throwing any shade or anything or any disrespect.
Oh, I am.
I'm just talking about on a me personal.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you know what? Maybe on Transgender Visibility Day, we'd have more in the military. But hey, I've always said this. My stance on that shit is just better them than me. If they want to go out and go on the front lines, fight people, go ahead. Hey, I'll pay for your shot. Sure.
Come on.
Better you than me.
You don't want to be able to hold a big old gun in your hand and just aim down the line?
Hey, buddy, I already have one hand cannon I put between my fucking hands on a daily. Well, more like a mini pistol, but you get the gist of it. But yes, Memorial Day plus days off. Yeah. Shout outs to the troops. Thanks for fighting. Independence Day, July 4th.
Oh, fireworks. Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I love that. Another day to celebrate America, all that it does. We love July 4th. Glizzies, burgers, grill.
By glizzies, he means hot dogs.
I mean glizzies.
No, hot dogs. Call it the real term, please.
It's a glizzy, bro.
Jesus.
We ain't know about this New York lingo bullshit. It's a glizzy.
This is American lingo.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
American grilling food. We'll leave it there. American grilled food. Plus, it's it's perfect. It's the best time of the year, July, right? Summertime. You don't like the heat, but it is also sundress season, midriff season.
Buddy, it's everything season.
Yep. People wearing less clothes, women wearing less clothes. If they're women, I mean, I'm not judging. But yeah, fireworks. Be careful. Be careful. Don't blow your fucking hand off. That would not be good.
Yeah, yeah. Be careful. Make sure you aim it in the correct direction. Not at yourself.
Yeah, not at yourself. Don't be throwing firecrackers. I think the only thing I like holding in my hand is those poppets things and like twisting them and they pop in your hand.
What?
Those white little like things that you throw on the floor and they pop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yep,
Yeah.
I like taking it in my hand, squeezing it, and they pop in your hand.
The fuck?
you
Oh,
never done
hell
that?
no.
I've done that a couple times. I like throwing a bunch of them in the air and they all go pop, 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 pop.
I take a handful of them. I threw. Okay, when I was little, we used to get them from the ice cream truck that used to come around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And after school, some of my buddies and I would get a few packs of those, and our moms would be, they'd be sitting in the park just talking to each other.
Right.
We'd sneak up behind them, take a handful of them, throw it right in front of them, over their heads, right onto the floor in front of them. They'd all jump.
That's insane, bro. That sounds like some fucking
Yeah.
silver tooth behavior.
I don't even know what that means. But
Did you have friends who had silver teeth?
Bro, we were like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's like the silver tooth. That's like the silver teeth kid like start. Do you know what? You've never seen a kid with silver teeth?
No, if you're
In
talking
school?
about like getting a filling in.
Yeah,
the
like when they
cavity.
have it. Yeah, those
that-
kids that
oh,
have that.
that,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
silver
well-
tooth kid behavior, bro.
What? I've never heard that term in my life.
I am baffled. Really. Usually those silver tooth kids sit in the back of the class. They're always fucking assholes.
I mean,
Fucking,
dude,
hey, mister.
I had
Hey,
fillings.
mister. You had,
I had cavities like crazy when I was a kid.
and you had silver teeth, didn't you?
No, it's not. What do you mean? So I don't understand if you're saying you're just talking about that little filling that they put in.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, see,
Did you have that?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You were a silver tooth kid, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
That would explain it. That's why you're throwing pop rocks at your mom, bro.
It wasn't just me.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
those
we
little
all got
silver
reamed
tooth
for
bandits,
it.
bro. I am dead, bro. You learn something new every day. I would not have expected you to be a silver tooth kid. That's
What?
wild. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Come on. I thought that was like something everybody had.
Oh no, just the asshole kids, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. There's a lot of kids that had silver teeth, but that's like the whole meme type of thing. It's like silver tooth kid behavior.
Dude, I have never heard of this term in my life.
That is insane to me. Yeah, usually the silver teeth kids were the ones who were always the worst in the class. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it's just a thing.
I don't think I was the worst.
I don't think
I
you
was
were either. That's why
the middle?
you're probably fine. I'm just fucking with you in the sense of like that. Yeah, that's like a thing. Silver tooth kids, tooth. I don't know, however much you got.
I don't understand.
You understand Labor Day?
Yeah. No labor. Let's go.
Let's go. Yep. Celebrating all the. I've never understood what Labor Day is. Are we celebrating the fact that we're working,
Honestly, I really don't know.
or is it like the fact of like, who knows? But shout outs to the workers. We get the day off. I think that's a positive. You know, I don't understand the meaning behind the holiday. Probably have to look that up. But yeah, shout out to Labor Day. This is a controversial one actually. I'm surprised it's actually still on here. I think it's like National Indigenous People Day now, but Columbus Day.
Day off, honestly.
Day off,
Yeah,
yep.
day
Plus-
off. Day of learning. When I went to school, I know I used to have to do like reports on, or we used to watch videos and stuff on Columbus Day.
They don't do that now.
Yeah,
Times have changed.
I don't know.
I think of Columbus Day the same way I think about Thanksgiving, which we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, plus, I don't care if it's Columbus Day, National Indigenous People Day, whatever the case may be, day off. We love it. Love to see it, right?
Yep.
Veterans Day, another plus.
Yep.
Shout outs to the troops.
Yes, sir.
Go get that. Go enjoy the taxes off on the base, king or queen, or it is again, National Transgender Awareness Day. All the they thems as well. Enjoy the tax-free stuff on base if that's what you like. So another plus for that one. Just seeing your face on that shit. Oh shit! Next one up, Thanksgiving Day. Big plus. 2 thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. My favorite fucking holiday. Love Thanksgiving. Everybody bitches about it every single fucking year. Yeah, while we're on Thanksgiving, let's not forget about what the Pilgrims did to the Native Americans. Okay, yes, we know. We are very aware. They taught us that in school, shithead. I'm not celebrating fucking Native American people getting slaughtered, dumbass. I'm celebrating. I call it National Potluck Day. Because I think that we're not celebrating what the Pilgrims and the Natives are coming together for. I'm celebrating it because I'm trying to get with family and friends and eat a fuck ton of food and chill. Yeah. Everybody brings their own stuff. You bring pie, you bring, whatever the case may be, turkey, ham. Yeah, there's really nothing. And don't be that asshole that ever says anything bad about the food. You say that shit the day after. You don't sit there and be, oh, this looks gross stuff. I've always wanted to have like an international Thanksgiving where like everybody like get people from different cultures bring stuff. I always thought that would be cool. I've always wanted to throw one of those. But I don't have enough friends that are like international. I think you're the closest I come to someone that's not. I usually just hang with Hispanic people. So you're like my first friend outside that. I mean, you still got the skin. You just don't have the nationality. I guess. But yeah, love Thanksgiving. Big plus. 2 thumbs up for that. Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, yes, sir. That's my 3 thumbs up. You got presents, you got the families all together, and you also have all the food, later on in the day, or, whenever the heck you want to have your meal. So I think you can include a lot of Thanksgiving's parts into it. Of course, not including the basis and all that. It's also usually the atmosphere is kind of, you're pretty deep in the atmosphere of the holiday season.
That's valid. It's valid.
Usually it's cold outside, which is where I succeed the most.
In the cold?
In the cold, yeah.
Eesh. Fuck that.
Buddy, you wake up in the middle of December. Now, I know that's us.
Yeah.
It's different when you go across the hemisphere into the south. But, and by south, I mean like South America.
Yeah.
Not Jesus Christ.
I actually thought you were still talking about Texas.
Yeah, no. Texas still, like, geographically speaking, it's probably more closer to the north.
Yeah.
Might be wrong, but I don't know.
I'm going to give you my take on Christmas.
Yeah, go for it. But yeah, 3 thumbs up on Christmas. Let's go.
So, when it comes to Christmas,
okay,
some factors that come into this on if I enjoy this holiday or not. First of all, I will say I'm defeated in the weather category. It's going to be cold regardless, unless you live here. I think it was like 70 degrees here during Christmas.
Fucking disappointment.
Which I liked. So weather's nice, I guess. For that day, even if it's cold, it's nice. You get to cozy up the day before you open up Christmas presents. Christmas was a holiday I enjoyed much more as a youth than I did an adult. Sole purpose being, I always feel like Christmas is one of those holidays to where I feel obligated. I feel like I have an obligation to have gifts, to give people gifts. I don't like having obligations. I don't like that. As I've gotten older, I don't feel like it because, I think, and, before you say, yes, it is a personal problem, and I will explain why it's a personal problem. I get stressed out every Christmas because I feel like I have to get somebody a good gift. And that requires a lot of thought because I'm not the type that just gives people gift cards. Fuck, I know somebody who does, not saying any names, Louis, every fucking year. When I give somebody a gift, I try and think about it because I'm like, yeah, I could just give them a basic ass thing that's like, oh, whatever. But I want something that they'll actively use and keep using or something that's useful to them. So I stress myself out a lot thinking about that shit when really I shouldn't because, it's the thought that counts, right, at the end of the day. But, thoughts only go so far, figuratively and literally. So, I stress myself out about that. On top of that, spending a fuck ton of money. So, on a year where I'm making a lot of money, making good money, and I have a little more freedom to expand on the gifts, I like Christmas. I like it. Like being able. Don't get me wrong. I am a frugal asshole. I am a cheap bastard. There's another reason why I don't fucking really fuck with holiday on Christmas when I'm broke. I guess that's the bottom line. Christmas is fun when you're financially good enough to really, truly appreciate it. But if you're not, you kind of feel like a piece of shit when you don't give people equal quality gifts that they give you. And the food and stuff, all the aspect of that, I fuck with that. I like that. I like that aspect too. Any type of unity, family time, bonding with your friends, family stuff, always a fan of that. That's always good, right? That's the part that doesn't concern me. It's that fact. So if you have money during the holidays to actually be able to gift people gifts that you actually want to give them, put thought into it, this and that. If you got money, okay. Christmas is a good holiday. If you're broke, fucking terrible holiday.
I think if you're broke, then you got to be a little bit more creative because then it forces you to think into, yeah, the gift thing is still there. But now how do you make it work on budget? Stressful? Yes. But I don't know. It still fits in with the holiday vibes because then later on when you're hanging out with the family, hopefully it's whatever your version of a family get-together is.
Yeah.
You got that to look forward to.
That's valid. I remember this year we said, what did we say? We were like, oh, man, we're not going to give each other any gifts. We're just going to go out and eat, which we still haven't fucking done that. Think about it. We still got to go to the steakhouse.
Yeah, bro. At this point, I'm not sure how many steakhouses we need to go to.
It's too fucking much, bro.
I know it's more than 2, that's for sure.
But that's why, like you said, your favorite holiday is that. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because it's literally everything Christmas is in the fall minus the gifts.
Yeah, but you also got more like when you go outside on Christmas, you have the songs, the music playing. I don't know. No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, you go really into okay, I see what you're saying. It's more festive. I'll agree on that. It's by far way more festive than fucking Thanksgiving. Easily more festive. I don't know. I just think the food, and the food is arguably, you could say, kind of similar because there's always like a ham. I've heard people make ham and turkey still on Christmas.
I've never done that before.
Oh, I haven't either. Not on Christmas. I've had ham on Christmas. Not, yeah. But I think ham is way better than turkey anyway. I don't think turkey's good, but I feel like a lot of people don't make it good because I feel like a good turkey, you have to make sure the inside, the meat, the white meat on the inside, is moist, is wet.
Right.
You know, I like it. I like it after it's warmed up. I like when people can foreplay a turkey right. When it's just dry inside, not too much of a fan.
Yeah, that's a valid thing. Yep. Gravy.
Oh yeah, gravy's fire.
Mashed potatoes with gravy.
True.
Undefeatable.
You can never beat a good yeah. No, that's top tier. Plus, I also like about Christmas too, stockings. I've always been a fan of stockings. Stocking stuffers, bro. You ever stocked your stuffing on Christmas?
Once. Only one time.
Or stuffed her stocking on Christmas?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Huh?
Okay. Anyways. Yeah. Not last year, but the year before.
Stuffed her stocking?
Stuffed a stocking.
Oh.
With gifts to give to somebody.
Okay. you threw. Now I'm confused because I was talking about a totally different type of stuff. That's a fucking tongue twister. Stuffing a stocking. Yeah.
I need you to put this into and explain it like I'm 5 terms, please.
Well, if you're 5 years old, I'm not going to be explaining this dirty joke to you. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I'm filling your fucking stocking up with coal this year. Fuck you.
Fucking asshole. Why coal?
Why?
You know
what?
Do you
have any coal?
I'm going to stuff your stocking filled with fucking kale salads and tomatoes and fucking anything healthy. Give you a goddamn gift card to Whole Foods that's only so you can only use on vegetables.
Whole Foods.
Yep.
Buddy, you better put at least $50 on there because I'm sure that salad's going to cost me $25.
Yeah, Whole Foods is fucking expensive. But they do have a good buffet bar. I do like their vegan mac and cheese. That is the only time I will eat vegan food. Hear me out on it. Don't knock it until you fucking try it. The vegan mac and cheese is good. I'm sure I got people who are out there listening to this that can agree. If you've been to Whole Foods, I'm not one for vegan food. I don't like it. It's too salty and it doesn't fucking taste good, most of the shit. But that vegan mac and cheese is fucking good. Arguably, I'd say it's better than real mac and cheese.
I think you're going to have more problems than me on this one.
Yeah.
Dear God.
But yeah, that's what I'd fill your stocking with, bro. Fucking vegetables. You used to fill my shit with coal, asshole.
You know what? Now you get nothing.
I feel like with this... whole tier list and stuff, we should have fucking streamed this. You ever see those things where streamers have stuff where they're like S tier, A tier, B, C, D, E... Or, I'm sorry, A, B, C, D, E, F.
Only with games and characters in games and stuff.
Really? You've never? Yeah. I used to do tier lists on streams with fast food places, and candies and stuff. And oh man, that gets the chat going, bro. Ooh. Everybody wants an opinion. They get pissed off.
Hey, if we want to do a candy tier list, I'm totally down for that.
Yep, I should do one tonight. I should just throw a stream on. But speaking of streams, that's what's going to segue into the next little topic that we wanted to talk about.
Wait, hold on. You forgot about Halloween.
Oh fuck!
How do you skip out on Halloween?
Okay. You always do this to me.
Yeah, because you skipped over something important here.
I said this whole tier list.
S tier list.
And then you choose to tell me about Halloween after we went through our favorite holidays. Yes, Halloween is top tier. I'll throw in a thing of how I was last Halloween. Had a great fucking time on Halloween. Didn't you have a good time on Halloween?
That was a great time.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic time.
It was great.
I remember dancing my ass off. What about you, buddy? You remember that?
Buddy, I remember overloading on drinks, and I was having a great time after that. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I loved. Okay, yeah, Halloween is. I don't even think that needs to be said. I mean, there's not much we can elaborate on Halloween. Halloween, yeah, the parties, costumes,
just going out.
Everybody's
out there for
horror movies.
See, now you lost me. Come on. Come on. What are you doing to me, guy?
Oh my god. Halloween. Yep, we like Halloween. Fucks with Halloween.
Yeah.
It's also a really good time. I think the day after Halloween, or like, a week after, is always the best day to go buy props. Because, shit is all like, they're trying to get rid of it, clearance and stuff.
Halloween spirit store.
Yeah. So they're like, let's get all this shit off. It's all hella cheap. So that's like the perfect time for any content creator, filmmaker to go out and get props. Because that's when they're at their cheapest. So, yes. Also like Halloween for that. Halloween's just a W holiday. Weather's beautiful. I love the fall. Fall is probably my second favorite season behind summer. So weather's nice. It's a nice little chill, going smoothing transition into winter because November starts getting colder. So it's the last actual month of like leaves are falling, everything's orange. I love it. Plus pumpkin pie is pretty good. I didn't find out I like pumpkin pie until last year. Nice pumpkin pie with some whipped cream.
Pumpkin pie, pretty good.
Top tier.
Speaking of whipped cream, we have a whole shit ton of it. We need to work
I do got to find some use for that.
Jello shots. This time where we actually use the whipped cream.
Yep. I need to have somebody come over to use the whipped cream on. But anyways,
I like this idea.
Can I transition now that we've talked about this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to transition. Any last holiday. Say it now. Speak now, forever hold your fucking peace. And don't be bringing in no fucking side holiday shit that I don't know about. Please, for the love of God. Yeah, I don't know your goddamn...
Oh, no.
Indian holidays, Ramadan.
Proceed.
Okay. So, we're dressed like this. I'm dressed like this because I'm in a streamer fit. All right? For those of you who do not know, who do not keep up with the lore, Mr. Bouzos Papi over here, which, it's kind of funny. Now, if I wanted to, I can edit in your link to your Twitch. I might just do that. He just started streaming recently, which I thought was very interesting. I never would have thought I would have seen it because every time I brought up streaming to this man, he's like, buddy, no, I say too much stuff to be on stream. Why would I want to be on stream?
I do.
Which you guys don't see it, but I think when this man is anywhere recorded, he's not the same Bouzos Papi that I see. One day they're going to have a documentary about you, and they're going to be like, man, this guy was spewing out random words. I'm going to be me freaking
it may not make
from
sense,
the Bouzos Papi.
Listen, sometimes I just have to let the emotion out. Otherwise, I'm going to blow a hole into the freaking wall.
Hey, man, I do that fucking already. But it comes with time. It comes with getting comfortable in front of the camera, which I would say, did this podcast at all sort of influence like you to want to stream by chance? Like being in a camera, I guess just being recorded.
It's made me a lot more comfortable with being on the camera.
Yeah.
Because normally it's like everything that I'm not talking, I don't know. Like I'm a personal person.
Yeah.
Like everything stays sealed, and like the information anything that I tell somebody is what I want you to know. Because I don't know. Everything is a communist state here.
We were just talking about loving America, bro. This is a communist state.
And when it comes to me, it's like, everything is monitored and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so being on the camera it's made me a lot more comfortable. Now, I still haven't turned on the camera when it comes to the Twitch feeds and stuff like that. So it's just like pure gameplay.
I think it's shit you just got to work your way into.
Yeah, over some time.
But you will? Like, are you open to that over time?
What, like showing the
like
camera?
putting your camera? Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I think it'd be funny to watch the freaking rage, because I rage when something stupid happens. I've done like 2 streams at this point.
2 streams in.
2 streams, yeah. So there was the first night where I was still trying to figure everything out. I don't know. I don't think I have any clips from the first one.
Not from the first one, but you have some from the second one you did, yeah.
The second one, yeah.
I might have it. I think I might have. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember you doing it. Plus, it would probably save in my Twitch thing, and I didn't see any from there.
Then I probably didn't then, yeah. I'm a clip master. I love clipping stuff on stream for people and, like, going back. I have a whole fucking, like, collection of shit. But, yeah, no. Just streaming and stuff, very interesting concept. Dressed like a streamer today, but still had to have the chains on. So just being streamers now. I remember my first stream. It's crazy. I had a computer, but it wasn't the computer I have now. I wasn't streaming off a fucking computer. I was streaming off a fucking Xbox One.
Whoa.
Yeah, me on a system. Ooh. Wild, right? And when you do that, you have to have a capture card. So you got to plug it into something that converts it to the computer so you can see the screen. And I would just be playing Rocket League for hours on end. Whoa. I even did Kingdom Hearts at one point in time. It's like one of my first streams. Yep, did that. And I had a raid. I remember because I was only streaming to like 3 people. And then my friend, actually the one who's coming here to Austin in May, he raided me for the first time. And it was like, oh, this person's raiding you with a party of 7. I had 10 people watching me at that time.
Holy cow.
I was like nervous. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, what? I'm like, welcome in, everybody. Drop me the follow, this and that. Because I'm like, holy shit, this is like my 3rd stream ever. I'm still getting my footing in. So, I'm awkward as hell, silent. I'm like, what the hell do I talk about in the games? Now I'm a fucking constant yapper when I'm on the fucking stream. Now I don't shut up. But there was a point in time where I was very quiet and trying to focus on the game. I'm like, how do people do this? And then, like, once I'm trying to, like, get my foot rhythm in, 10 people are watching me, and they're all telling me, take your shirt off, take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off.
And they're take your shirt off. And me in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm in the house, I'm cooped up. 2020, I'm trying to take advantage of as much viewers and shit as I can during this time. I think as everybody was, if you're a content creator at the time. I took my shirt off.
Okay. COVID times.
Took my shirt off on like my 3rd stream ever. And they're like, no, we were just kidding. I'm like, I'm not fucking kidding. Drop the goddamn follow. So, yep, I did that.
We don't want to see that.
But yeah, it's just the evolution of that shit, man. I've always been a firm believer that if you skip college or whatever, or you never taken like a debate class or a communications class, yet you consider yourself like an introvert, more or less, like somebody who doesn't want to talk, but you want to be more open to having more conversational skills, I always recommend you just stream. You just start streaming. Even if you're streaming to one person, just the fact of knowing that there's another person just watching you, I think that kind of like that fights that anxiety of like, oh fuck, like what do I say, what do I do, and you slowly kind of just learn to just kind of like be okay with that. I think that's a modern day solution to trying to fix introverted behaviors, is to just stream, because there's so much stuff you can stream. You don't have to just stream the video game. You could just stream. You could stream commentary of you watching a show. I see a lot of that. I actually kind of want to. There's a part of me that wants to start doing that, low key. Yeah, people stream shows and they commentate over it.
So, hold on, you can do that? Like, stream?
You're not supposed to, but it's not like Twitch will take you down. YouTube probably would, but no. Like, right. Twitch, Kick, I know a lot of streamers who stream just, like, content, and they'll just watch it. A lot of them just watch it. They don't even fucking, like, they'll just have their camera there and they'll just watch it, bro.
Huh.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Oh, hey, May the 4th, Star Wars, let's go.
Yeah, I've seen people do movie nights.
Movie marathons. We're doing Clone Wars marathon. Let's go.
Yeah, better hope Disney doesn't find your stream.
Oh, dear.
You're fucked.
I just want to freaking see Clone Wars.
But, back to the topic of, like, what we were saying, right? The introverted stuff like that. Sorry. Chatters. Chatters is another thing. You've seen my community. You've seen there's like 9 conversations going on happening at one point in time. I think just as there is certain rules that a streamer can or cannot do in terms of like, you can't smoke. Or I'm sorry, you can't be nude. I don't know why smoking got in my head. You can't be nude. Don't be nude. Don't be flashing little kids. Don't be saying hate speech, stuff like that. Don't be like me, getting banned off TikTok for calling somebody a cocksucking piece of shit and hoping they die in real life. Don't be doing stuff like that. Be a positive influence. But I also think that there are etiquettes to being a chatter as well, being a viewer. If you're going to comment, I mean, if you're just a lurker, fine. I feel like lurkers are like straight neutral ground. They're just there to watch. Cool. Not problematic at all. The motherfuckers who chat, on the other hand, I think there's certain etiquettes to it, right? There's obviously the trolls, right? They'll come in, they'll be like, you suck at this game.
Yeah.
And people don't like that. Me, I don't give a fuck. You come in my chat, tell me I suck, I'm going to agree with you. I don't play the game. I've always said this. I don't play the game to get better. I play the game to fucking win. All right? So Epic Games, please, fucking, instead of a battle pass, I'd pay $10 every season to just get bot lobbies as an option. So just so I can win. But that's a different story. Skill-based matchmaking killed multiplayer, but that's a different subject for a different day. Yeah, toxic chatters. Saying you suck, this and that, whatever. I don't care. If someone like donates like some money, but they say some vulgar shit on the text to speech, I'm still getting the money. All right, you're getting banned. I'm still getting the money. And I'd be like, oh shit, how'd you say the N-word through it? Block the N-word afterwards. So there's certain shit you can do. What I don't like, man, and it breaks my heart. I've seen this happen more to female streamers more than male streamers.
Okay.
Like I seen this thing on the other day on Twitter to where it was like this girl. She was just talking to the chat, and then someone donated TTS, and they said something like, "Oh, you're looking bigger, like you're looking fatter." Just basically called her fat, like you're looking bigger than what you used to look. What the hell's wrong with you? Or some shit. And then she was like, "All right," and then she like, you could see she was starting to like tear up, and then she was just like, "I gotta go. I'm ending stream." Shit like that. I'm just like, oh, man, I got a soft spot for people who get bullied off like that, because it's like, man, you're putting yourself out. There's just two different sides to the argument, right? It's like, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be putting somebody down, especially when you're hiding behind the screen, right? But then there's also that argument on the flip side to where people are like, well, you kind of have to expect that going into it. So if you can't handle it, maybe you shouldn't be streaming. I see both sides of that argument, but I think I think you should expect stuff like that, but it shouldn't be the standard.
Okay.
I think you should expect, if you're putting yourself out anywhere, there's obviously always going to be people who don't like you, don't fuck with what you do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it shouldn't be the standard to, like, naturally everybody gangs up and bullies somebody. Because I feel like that takes a lot. It does take guts at the end of the day to put yourself out on camera and stuff, especially something like streaming, to where you're just like, it's all on spot. So it's not like any of this shit. It can be like, you could script like what you plan on doing, but whatever happens live happens in real time. You can't go back on that.
Yeah.
Type thing, right?
There's no way to control it.
I think that's a lot of fear in people as well. But you just got to roll with it, man. If somebody came into my chat and called me fat, oh, buddy, I'd rip them a new asshole. I just have sympathy for bullies on the internet, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're 12 or 46. Yeah, you come for the smoke for me, I'm going to come for the smoke back for you.
All right? You call me fat and be like, yeah. All right.
Yeah. So that's something that I would say if people want to start streaming. It's just like, man, those bullies you just got to put in their place. And I've had people who are bullies come into my chat, and like after a while, we humbled them down to where they're not as fucking much assholes. But yeah, and I don't. And another thing, this is another thing that I'm gonna say on that fucking sympathy chatters. Excuse me, people who come into your chats on stream, and they like. It's almost like they're like begging for sympathy. Like, had one recently, right? Had this one guy come into my chat, and he's like, doesn't even say hi, just fucking starts off. I just found out that my grandma has cancer. She only has 4 weeks to live. Didn't say hi or anything, just jumped in right with that. I'm like, how do you react to that, right? It's kind of awkward. You just go into everyone's talking about the game or outside stuff, and then you just get hit with that. You're like, Jesus, right? So I didn't know how to react. Had another chatter in there. And they were like, cancer? That's easy. I'm already on stage 4.
What the heck?
I'm like, bro. Oh my God. It's like one of those things you want to laugh at, but you can't, because it's just like you're in that situation to where you're like, fuck, I don't want to make this guy feel like shit, but at the same time, I mean, fucking. Oh, God.
I don't know.
Eesh.
Well, there's also the point where you don't know how serious they're actually being. Because you could just open up with that just as a bullshit way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do say, a lot of people combat tragedy as a coping mechanism. They use comedy for a coping mechanism.
Right.
I'm guilty of being one of those. Definitely hardcore. I think but then again, there's really only been that much stuff that's made me have to cope with it. But I do that in like situations that are like, for other people, like they're like, oh, someone just died, this and that. I hear about death and shit like that. I try and make it comedy or something, because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they're very closely related, because in comedy, usually there's, usually comedy movies, some tragedy that happens, but it's funny. It's a funny type of tragedy. Mm-hmm. Bottom line, though, your stream journey, hope that all works out for you. Stuff like that. I'm looking forward to more Bouzos Papi streams. I always stream, as you guys know. I do everything. I feel like I wear myself down sometimes with all the shit, but I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah, I can't do your Fortnite, bro. Fortnite's been glitching all over for me. Plus now they got that little teleporting items, or I don't know, you blast across the freaking map.
Nope. Yeah. Fuck that game. Piece of shit game. Fuck Fortnite. Yep. But Fortnite to me is like heroin. It's really bad for you, but I can't stop doing it once I've done it once. Buddy, I'm an addict.
You were saying something about dodging the draft earlier.
Yeah.
In war. I think it's time for you to join the Helldivers. Let's go Helldiving, buddy. Hey, I'm almost maxed out. I got maybe less than 1,000 XP till I'm level 50.
Damn.
I have everything unlocked. Let's go, buddy. I'll carry you.
Seems to me like you got to hell dive into a fucking family. Go start one, please.
Buddy, the Helldivers are my family.
No. All right. I'll fucking... I will try it out. I will only if you stream it with me, though. Then I'll try it.
Oh. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do a double stream. If you double stream with me, I'll play it with you. I think that settles it. That's a wrap. We're going to end this here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for listening in week after week. Appreciate it. Whatever platform you're watching on, don't matter. This season, I'm not going to talk down on the people who just listen to the audio, although this is a video podcast. So watch the videos, because the videos are funny. I think they're funny. But thank you all for watching, Mr. Bouzos Papi. Is there anything else you'd like to end this off with before we go stream?
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too.
Or day.
No, wait.
Or evening, afternoon. I don't know. Where are those New Zealand people? What's the time difference in New Zealand?
I don't know. New Zealand.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably